Okay, the Maker, which actually doesn't exist. The Maker does not exist. It is a ruse concocted by Fenharel to lead the Shemlen astray. That's what... yes, that's what we believe. Okay.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
Yeah, that mask. For some reason, he does have a half mask. The lower half of his face is
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
okay. Let's try this. As I said, speech is okay. Actions, no. They are no good for lying through my teeth. Yeah, let's see if we can convince this guy. As long as they are trying to support the Inquisition and not the Chantry, the Templars, the Mages, or any human kingdom, I will try to bring them into the fold.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Okay, that worked out nicely.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Thanks, O'Neill.
His Grace was all bluster then.
Even should he leave, the Marquis will share his thoughts on us upon his return to Val Royeaux. Every guest we receive, and we will receive them, will spread the Inquisition's story.
Yes,
An
that's
ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
That's why I was trying to appease him. We need the Inquisition to thrive, so it can rival the strength of any state. And then we will bring our Dalish brothers and sisters to take over. Yeah, We need to envision the Inquisition as a cancer that will grow in the body of Thaddeus, spread, corrupt. Just like me, but they believe on their crazy ideology.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
It should be back. Okay, yeah, thanks. The game audio cut sometimes. I appreciate a lot your warning.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thaddeus is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Nice. Same here with my advisors. Flattery will be gold, and yeah, will be our currency, flattery, and we will dispense it generously to our advisors.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thaddeus' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Yes. Do what you must, Lady Josephine. The children of Andraste. All right.
If you find anything, please bring it in.
What? Holy shit, I didn't see her. A fellow elf. Well, I can be nice to her genuinely. Let's see if Josephine has anything more to say.
What may I do for you?
Ah,
How do you and Leliana know each other?
We moved through similar circles in Orlais. I believe we actually met in Val Royaux. Leliana was quite an accomplished player of the game by then.
yeah. This is a fair question.
What exactly do you mean when you say the game?
Forgive me. The game refers to the slow duels of influence among the noble and powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted name for the matter, but Orlesians are fond of playful touches.
All right. What the hell was that?
What business are the Montilliers in exactly?
We began as merchants. My ancestors founded the first trade routes to Rivain. We once sent entire fleets across the Waking Sea.
But not anymore.
No. These days, our vessels are a touch more modest.
Okay. Look at this question. Will you worship me? Okay.
Tell me, do you believe I was saved by Andraste at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I should much like to believe so, Your Worship. The miracles Andraste performed were so long ago, they're difficult to picture. If it were truly her and the Fate who saved you, well, in any case, many already believe you walk in the Maker's light.
Okay, so she believes. We need to remember that. I tend to stay still a lot. Okay, let's see.
What did you do before coming here?
I had the great honor of serving Antiva's crown as ambassador to Orlais. I'm also first in line to become the head of House Montilyet, though my siblings attend to our mercantile affairs.
Are you doing this for Antiva? Isn't she a relation? What the hell?
How strong are your past loyalties?
I would never have given up my position if I did not intend to fully commit to the Inquisition. We cannot fall back on borders. Antiva is as threatened as any country by the rebellions. If anything, the alliances I forged there may help our current cause.
Do you think the Inquisition will continue after we seal the breach?
If we prove ourselves by healing the breach, people may turn to us for other things. Protection, counsel, justice. The Inquisition offered these ones to those in need.
Okay.
Let's speak later.
Farewell. What may I do for you?
I don't think... let's ask anyway.
What exactly does your job entail?
I meet with ambassadors from various factions and countries and cement alliances with them. We are a young cause. Diplomacy is essential to our credibility.
Then you speak for the Inquisition with these nobles?
I do. Someone must foster goodwill on our behalf, as well as prevent controversy as news of us spreads.
I would say yes. This has been established already.
How heavily are our actions scrutinized?
Make no mistake. Every noble house, every throne, is waiting to see what the Inquisition does next. Many are willing to pledge support, if offers are made in just the right fashion. I intend to see that they are.
Tell me how you came to work for the Inquisition again.
I'd been considering leaving my post in Antiva for a new challenge when Leliana recruited me. There's such unrest in Dalish, and the Inquisition seems a promising method to stop it.
Yes.
It's to everyone's benefit if we prevent the Mage-Templar conflict from spreading further.
No, it is not. She's bungling things together. We need to seal the breaches. Yes, that is our greatest asset. That is our calling card, if you will. At the top of the resume. We will save the world, but no, we want the conflict to spread and deepen. And we shall do so if possible.
So was it the prospect of stability that drew you here?
The full impact of the Mage Rebellion has yet to be felt, and that was before the death of the Divine. The violence must be curbed before we see it turn to full-scale war.
Let's see if we can maybe convince her a little bit.
Bringing the Mage-Templar conflict to a head could be the only way to resolve it.
Surely we can find a solution that doesn't leave all of Thedas in ruins.
No. Well, she didn't disagree. She lives very strongly in that.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased down abominations. Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail.
Okay.
What may I do for you?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies.
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
This is a long conversation. Excellent.
Commander Cullen came to mind.
The commander is an intelligent, cautious man. I'm grateful he's in charge of our standing army. Still, he does sometimes resemble the man with a hammer to whom everything appears as a nail.
I was thinking of Cassandra.
Seeker Pentagast is a princess of the Kingdom of Nevarra, although that barely seems important to her.
Really?
She was not interested when I asked if we might make use of her royal relations. Still, the Inquisition would not have formed without Cassandra. She's an extraordinarily driven woman.
Quite correct.
What's your impression of Solus?
I suppose I should be wary of an apostate, but our elven mage has conducted himself with the utmost propriety. And he has the most fascinating stories.
There you go. She's concerned about apostates. We need to remember all of that. So we can manipulate her down the road. The thing is, I don't really have to mind that much what they believe or how they regard me, because they work for me apparently. So as long as I don't push them to a breaking point, as long as I walk that fine line between giving them cause for concern and doing what they believe is right, we should be okay with all these people.
I was thinking of Varric.
Oh, I could listen to his tales for hours. He actually let me read a chapter of his next book he's writing. My friends would be sick with envy if they knew. It's excellent, but a bit different from his past works. Only 3 beheadings so far.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's talk to the elf.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. Especially a Dalish elf. One look at your face and it's clear you were never part of a circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
Well, yes, the robes give that away, but...
You said you were a mage?
No, just an apprentice.
Ah.
Circle mages must prove themselves in a ritual called the Harrowing. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
And Laz won't be happy with this.
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I liked studying. I liked performing rituals that helped us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
And he will like that. Yeah, let's tell her. Let's try to. Yeah, all elves I'll try to bring into my circle. We can only trust elves, ultimately. And the Dalish, especially.
You might have done well among the Dalish. Our mages are encouraged to study safely.
Fenrir will take the Dalish. Don't let my lack of Vanisline fool you, Lethaline. I was a proud member of my clan until my magic manifested. You know what happens when they have too many mages. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7 years old.
Yeah, let's show our clan is better.
My clan never did that. We sent those gifted with magic to other clans, or...
I stumbled into a village, starving and cold a few weeks later. I started using magic to scare predators away. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the Circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
What the hell does this mean?
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquil safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my Circle rebelled. The rest were forgotten. Most Circle mages look down on the Tranquil, or try to pretend they don't exist. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves. Can't defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
Why would you want to spend time with the Tranquil?
They're polite. They don't bother you if they don't need something. When they study, they have a focus no normal person could ever match. But the Templars, even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
I like the outdoors. The idea of the outdoors, anyway. When some monster is coming at you, glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it.
Yes, knowledge dispels mystery.
I'll speak with you later.
So
Travel
once
safely.
mystery's gone, you are not afraid anymore. Yeah, the Tranquil are really, really strange. And it turns out they have free will. They are not automatons. Okay, let's walk back into the War Council and see if anything I did worked. It should. It should have worked.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
Okay, let's see what happened here. Dalen, Andaran Atishin. It does my heart well to hear that you are safe. Our clan was visited by members of the Inquisition who spoke persuasively of the good work you are doing, as well as the fairness with which our kind have been treated by the Inquisition itself. You know that Clan Lalen has little by the way of gold, but I gave the messenger some of our healing herbs, and Sileis blessed us with abundance in our Sileis blessed us in our recent foraging. We would be a distraction if we came to the Inquisition itself. Our hunters are going with the humans, as they so easily do. Nevertheless, if you need aid, send word. We are with you. I have more blood lotus. Yeah, get here. Completed. Okay. What? Okay, the same thing I just read. Okay. My dear Leliana, your author friend is truly a mystery. Our research uncovered only a string of foreign accounts. The trail of coin led from Antigua to Tevinter to the Free Marchers and Orlais. Someone hit their tracks well, but not well enough. Your writer is in Kirkwall, and remember, you owe me a favor. Alright. Commander Cullen, your honor guard was a welcome sight at the Divine's Vigil. As a measure of thanks, I'm sending Ferelden arms and equipment for your troops. Sincerely, Fergus Cowsland. A Ferelden longsword. Nice. Okay, this one seems like the most complex mission. Let's see which one will do best. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason in darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them. Filthy savages shooting down our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I'll see you richly rewarded for your faith. Lord Kildern of Ferelden. Okay, let's see. We need to do this carefully. A pariah even among his peers. Let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. Well, that means I actually need to help him. If he's a rogue noble, he will steal more trouble than anything else. We can take advantage of his raiding. My spies can harass the refugees into moving somewhere else to win Lord Kilwan's favor. We could send a few patrols, but I would prefer they help refugees, not this Lord Kildern. I agree with Liliana in this. We need to keep this guy in play, because he's fucking insane. We need zealots, as I said, zealots all
Let's see
around.
what we have.
All around. Is there any way to know where they are? Up until now, Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's deep coffers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own resources if it is going to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts in the matter. Well, she seems like the gal to call here. Trading in favors with merchants and the nobility is my specialty. I could earn us a great deal if we're careful. It would be a simple matter to collect secrets and sell them, with nothing traceable back to Inquisition. No, we actually want... We have soldiers, let them protect currents and do honest work for coin. Now, she is the right girl for this job. Definitely. I think I can't do anything more. I need power. I need power. Give me power. Okay. I don't see anything here. This is great stuff. Amazing they did this. Ah shit, I forgot to see if I can gain perks. Okay, let's see if that amulet of power. Barrick only. Okay. Amazing, I've been playing for what, 2 hours and I haven't gotten out of these 3 rooms. This is great. When I die, I will regret all this. Okay, I've summoned the War Council one too many times. Let's get out of here. Ooh, the dungeons. Let's go and torture our slaves. Holy Jesus. I shouldn't be alone. Well, I'll do my best not to die. But this is the first time I attempt another rule set for for an RPG. I usually don't do this for RPGs because I spend a lot of time and effort into my characters, and I dislike having to go and replay everything, but if Last can do it, I think I can as well. I will just need to be cowardly, which is my speciality. Founding of the Chantry. If I see anything I cannot beat, I will run away as fast as possible. Chantry hierarchy. It actually protects my ears, the little thing. Open. Okay. Need a rogue. This is my fucking keep. Open this door. Okay. Open the gate. Okay, let's turn on the lights. Magic. Magic is at my command. Okay, a dagger. I think for my playstyle I'm going with 1 tank and 3 ranged characters. Possibly mages, all of them. That's what I'm thinking right now. So I can keep the tank healed and my mages spread around, running like cowards.
Though you had granted them power over the very Fade itself. Though they sang hymns of praise unending. Though they could do anything. They destroyed nothing. Created nothing. Loved nothing.
Okay, she's reciting the chant. Yeah, revered mothers. I might need to turn down the graphics. This is insane.
Though you had granted them power over the very Fade itself. Though they do anything. So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender or...
Don't be foolish. We are the Chantry, as much as any Grand Cleric. That prattle from Val Royale isn't the word of the Maker. It's politics.
You built for them the Golden City, the center of all creation. And for a time you dwelled among them, watched over them. As a gardener watches the earth for the first signs of life.
Liliana is in the camp. Okay, let me explore around the camp first. What, a pedophile? Oh, it's the chant of night. Yeah, I think I may need to turn down the graphics somewhat if this keeps up. I have them very, very high up. Patient observations. Alright. I don't understand it. This game is crazy. Yesterday, cutscenes ran like shit, and the gameplay was perfectly smooth. And today, the cutscenes play great, but the gameplay stutters a lot. It's crazy.
And how much did you need?
10 sacks.
We all did.
Is there any way you could get by with 6?
If you only have 6, why did you ask how much I needed?
I was really hoping you only needed 6.
That hat is ridiculous.
Oh, Maker, you're here. You're the Herald Van Draste. And you were sent to shame us for mistreating the elves. I pay my elves good and proper, you should know. Friend of the alienage and all, and... I mean, I'm Flisser. Can I get you a drink?
Yes, yes.
I'm here with the Maker's blessing, and I'll do whatever I can to help.
I knew it! You let me know what you need, and I... But what could you need from me? Oh, I'm rambling. As I said, I'm Flisser. The Inquisition soldiers needed a place to unwind, so Leliana brought me in to set up a tavern. Nothing fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
You said Leliana asked you to run an Inquisition tavern. How did you meet?
Dumb luck, mainly. I managed an inn back in Denner Inn. When I heard interesting gossip, I'd pass word to Liliana. Sometimes it was helpful. She asked if I wanted to own my own tavern, and I said yes. I didn't realize she meant this.
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I
Look at
understand.
this creep. He's trying to have sex with me. With the Herald of Andraste. Okay.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
A Tale of the Frostbacks. Something is very wrong now. Give me a moment, I need to check. What is going on here? Give me a moment.